So, dear medicos, we welcome Dr. Pranshu, rank 20 INICT examination. We are having the honor to have him on this platform. So, beta, congrats for such an awesome achievement.
Thank you so much, sir.
So, beta, kaisa lag raha hai after getting this rank 20? How you're feeling now?
I'm feeling a lot relieved after the result.
So, like, I will be using this platform to just share the success story beta. Like, what was your strategy for the last INICT examination, and what was your rank in the previous examination, and how you proceed in the last hard period of COVID beta. So, we'll be using this platform to share your success journey with all our students.
Yes. Sir, in the last NEET PG, I secured rank 170. And sir, the core preparation for entrance examinations, I started in from the first day of my internship only. So along with duties, I always made a point that I studied for any number of hours which were available to me, and a target based study. Like for this number of days, I'll study this subject, and then irrespective of whether I was able to complete it or not, I switched to the next subject. So sir, in first 6-7 months, I was able to complete one reading of almost all the subjects. And then I because the exam was supposed to happen in January, around January I was able to complete the second reading also, but then the exam got postponed. So according to that, I planned my revisions. And
So being honest, you are telling this point, okay, you started your preparation in the internship and you played
yeah,
the word which I'm getting from you, okay, you played a time bound game. Okay, whatever days you
yes,
were given for one subject, you complete those days and you switch off to the next subject. That is the best
yes,
strategy,
yes,
best point I'm getting from you. And I'm sharing with all
mm,
medicals, okay, it is a time
yes,
bound game. So we have to play this time bound game. Yes.
yes,
So when now coming like in the internship, you started in the first 7 months, you have done your first revision, then you prepare for
yes,
the INCT, but INCT was postponed. So you get
yes,
ample time somewhere in the first 6 months of 2021.
mm,
You got a
yes, sir.
ample time to revise the notes and all MCQs. So how many times you did your revision beta? Like this rank 20 is a big success. So how many times revision
Mm,
required?
sir, because of the postponement, I think I was able to do it around four
4 times.
times, and for some minor subjects, I think 5 times also.
That's great, Beta. So it means I can say 4 to 5 times revision mandatory for all the exam, whether you're going for NEET examination or INICT examination. And you
Mm,
are the best candidate to share with us, Beta. You appeared for all these exams. You got awesome rank in top 200. What was the difference?
yes.
Like I say, if I'm preparing for next NEET examination or INICT examination, is there any difference in the pattern of NEET and INICT, or now in 2021, everything is near about same?
So this INICT November one was specifically a bit on the tougher side and more clinically oriented. The
Agree.
options were very close, and you had to make like very perfect choices because the options were close and one can easily get confused. And so one should practice a lot of tests beforehand only, of all types, like of NEET, for NEET also, for INICET also, and practice previous year questions, because they help in developing the habit of ruling out options and answering. And also, sir, the difference between NEET and this exam was that in this exam I was a bit more aggressive in my approach, and also I did not change many of my answers while I was reviewing it. So that made a lot of difference, because I attempted the paper with confidence that if I have marked this answer, then this is the answer and I'll not change it. And in NEET, I had committed this mistake of changing a few answers and ended up getting wrong very simple questions also.
Very true. The first intuition, the first answer which you have
Yes,
marked,
sir.
I feel we should not change at the last moment.
Mm, yes, sir.
You're using a word aggressive. I was aggressive in this INICT. It means more MCQs were attempted. Yeah, what I'm getting from your
No,
words.
sir. At, yes, sir. I always attempt around 195 plus questions. But in this, I was like, I've marked the question and then I left very few questions for mark for review. I did it like I've marked this question and this is the answer. I'll go ahead with it. Only 20 questions were remaining around for mark for review in the last. And in NEET, I had left around 50 questions. So sir, that made a lot of difference because I ended up changing answers in NEET. And in this exam, I did not do that.
That's good.
Mm.
You learn from your error, and even in that NEET, you got rank 150. That was a big achievement. But yes, awesome. Rank 20 in INICT. Just after just you are rectifying your own error. I didn't change the MCQ in the last spell. And this every student listening to you should take a message. Okay, if you have revised 4 to 5 times, you should be confident of your
Con yes,
mark
sir.
options which you have attempted in the first go. So changing at the last, this can be a one of the reason where most students they spoil their exam. Okay, they change the answer at the
Yes.
last moment. That's
Yes.
very nice mode where you can say one of the best advice you shared with all the students. So now, Deepika, like you are ranked 20, you are the best candidate to share with us. Let us start from the first year. Like you in the first year, what was your approach? Like, I'm a first year MBBS student. I'm going for next pattern examination at end of my final year. What should be my approach? How should I handle the first anatomy physio backend?
Sir, I think one should study from textbooks. Like in the first year, the aim should be to clear all the concepts of that year. In the second year, likewise, that patho, micro, and FM, pharma, you should be clear with the concepts of that subject instead of looking forward 5 years ahead that I have to write next or I have to write NEET. You should have a solid base for all the subjects of that year. So, sir, in my first, second, and third year, I I was restricted to my textbooks for all the subjects. Yes, sir.
Like you appear for the most tough exam, INICT November 2021, and we are proud to share being at Amazon and you get rank 20. So, beta, what was the role of basic sciences in this examination? Like patho, micropharma, anatomy, physio?
Sir, anatomy was a large number of questions were from anatomy, and most of them were cadaveric images. So, sir, it again highlights the importance of going through pictures and not only text, and also attending your dissections with like open minds and open eyes, so that you can imbibe information from there also. And sir, as far as second year subjects are concerned, they were the core of this INICT because medicine questions also at the end the drug of choice was asked. So Pharmac also had a heavy set of questions, like around I think 15-20 questions. And so integration of all these subjects is very important. Like you should integrate medicine and Pharmac while studying. So the drugs are covered at that point of time. In like for in if you're studying any cancers in pathology, in surgery, then you can integrate it with pathology, like what are the pathological findings, and similarly micro also.
So basic sciences should be the first, you can say basic foundations should be very strong and you should restrict to
Yes.
your textbook. What I'm getting from your words, in the first year, second year, third year, you restrict yourself to the textbook. Now coming on the MCQ part, better, like you got rank 20,
Yes.
what was it like you're part of our clinical Vigna TND and CBTs you appeared. So what was your strategy? Like what should be the strategy to attempt an MCQ?
Yes, sir. The CBTs are actually a very good thing because you're sitting in a similar examination hall along with other students sitting next to you, and the atmosphere is very similar to the exact exam. And to answer questions in that pressure, that should be practiced a lot. So, sir, CBTs helped me a lot in that I was able to that it was an exact simulation of the original exam for me. And while approaching an MCQ, sir, one should like smartly rule out options. Like if I was able to rule out two options, I went on with that question. And even in some questions, if I was able to rule out one option and in the other three, my instinct told me like this is more likely, so I went with it. Because sir, if you I think attempting more than 190 questions is must for getting a good rank.
Good rank. Yeah, definitely. You should be aggressive and use the number of the MCQs. Some should be more than 185, 190 if you're expecting rank in the top 50.
Yes.
So, but coming on the final year, like medicine, surgery, gynae, obstetrics, these four subjects, what should be the approach?
So for these four subjects, like one should have an orientation that I have to build my concepts in these, so that, because medicine, revising a subject like medicine in internship will take 7 days, and again it will take more time. So if you are confident with the concepts in these, you can again make a list of which topics you are weak at and revise only those topics again and again. Because revising entire medicine and entire surgery, obs gynae is a very huge task, and it takes up a lot number of days. So in my internship, sir, I devoted very few days for these subjects,
Subjects.
because I had my concepts clear in final year. So I revised selected topics from these.
That's great. So, beta, coming on the MCQ part, like you attempted our clinical vignettes, MCQ quality of MCQs, which we people are doing, and we are shifted from a like old pattern of one-liner to the clinical vignettes. So, what do you feel? What is the level of, if you compare the last INICT with our CBT with our clinical vignettes?
Sir, sir, the clinical vignettes helped me develop that thought process of analyzing long stem questions, picking up the key points from them, and then marking the answer. So the clinical TND, so clinical vignettes TND was very helpful. I should say one should not be scared of long stem questions. Instead, practice them a lot. Like you should write grant tests, CBTs. They have a mixture of all the questions. And so was this INICT. 50% questions were very clinical, and you had to pick up very subtle points so as to get the correct answer. So, sir, practicing clinical TND, going through the solutions, noting down the important topics which the teachers have highlighted, and working upon them. So that is very important.
Very important. That's great. We are proud to share Dr. Pranshu with us, ranked 20 in the last INICT examination. And I'm just using this platform that all the students from first year to final year who are listening to this interview should get a message that we should restrict to the gold standard class notes as well as your textbooks, and we should focus more on the revision part. That's great. And you are telling me a basic science is very important, rather than revising the final year subjects in the internship. When you were going for INICT, it is better to go with the basic sciences and short subjects, which take less time. And the best part which I got from your words, a game should be time bound. In the given time you should do, yes, and switch off to the next subject. So but at the last, I want to share, like I want to discuss with you, okay, if you would be going for the next NEET examination, month of March, 4 months left, everybody is under big pressure. You are getting your dream branch. You are the best candidate to share with the student. If you would have been there, what would be your strategy? What we should do in the next 4 months so that I can get a decent rank?
I think, sir, people who already have their set of notes should go through those notes only again and again, should revise those notes, and should have a list of topics from every subject which they think they are weak at, and keep the last 15 days for those topics only. Because, and revising, and one should not go here and there for new material or anything, because that will one will end up messing up all the things. One should restrict to their notes. If I would have to write NEET, I would have read my notes again, practice a lot of tests, because practicing tests is very important, because everyone is studying and going to the exam. It's only the 3 hours what you're doing there that matters a lot. So one should take up as many test series as possible, as many tests as possible, and analyze those tests also, that which subjects am I weak at, or what kind of questions am I weak at, whether they are statement based or multiple correct questions I'm weak at, whatever it is. And just restrict to your notes and practice tests.
That's great, Beta. Very valuable advice you are sharing with all the medicos. At the last, Beta, any special message for your family members because of whom you are here, rank 20 INICT examination?
Yes, sir. I would like to thank all my family members, all the Almighty, and all of the faculty members also for their blessings, and it was possible because of that only.
Thanks a lot, Beta. Thanks, Pranshu, for getting, and we wish you, on the behalf of DAMS family, we wish you very best of luck for your future. Thanks a lot, Beta. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.